Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Christmas Eve. Happy Merry Christmas Eve to you. I had to kind of laugh because it is freezing here. It is freezing, like it is freezing everywhere in the south. I think it says -1 on my temperature and the wind chill is like -17 or -10 tonight. What is that? I don't even know. Has that even happened here? I don't think so. So cold. So I got up and I had a great morning, got to sit, had my cup of coffee, got to, you know, take care of things around the house to see if anything had frozen. Thankfully nothing had. And then I just was sitting, I turned my Christmas lights on and turned my music off. I had my camera all set up and the power just went whoop. So the power just went out and I was like, so I don't know if we're not gonna have power today or what. I know a lot of people do not. I know some people that have frozen pipes. I don't know. So I was just gonna wake up and I'm like, oh, it'd be nice. Let's sit by the Christmas tree, talk about the Christmas morning and, you know, film a little bit of our day and what we're doing and all that good stuff. And I think the plans just changed. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to see what happens. So I was supposed to bake some food today. I have my little sausage bites that the sausage balls, I was supposed to cook those and get those ready with my gravy. And I'm like, all right, I don't think I can do that now because there's no power. So I'm just gonna wait for a little bit, see if it comes back on. We're supposed to go to Christmas morning brunch at 10:30. We're gonna have to see, it's only 8 o'clock right now. So I'm just gonna drink my cup of coffee. I got my frozen mug here because it's freezing. I put my same sweatsuit on as I wore yesterday. Yes, I did. I hung it up and put some spray perfume. I'm like, okay, it smells clean, it's good. So I'm like, I'm gonna plan on staying warm this morning. I'll change for Christmas services this afternoon, but I'm intending to stay cozy. That's my goal for Christmas. Cozy and calm. Cozy, calm, and peaceful. Those are all the same words, right? Cozy, calm, and peaceful. Calm and peaceful, all good things. So that's my goal for Christmas. But now the power's out. I'm like, so I'm just gonna have to wait and see. So hopefully they'll come back on and I'll be back. And if not, I'll show you when we head out the door to go get some power somewhere. Okay, we're making it work. This is what we're doing for Christmas morning. So still no power. And I think that the entire state of North Carolina is most of them without power. We are one of them, so lucky us. So the kids are getting up. I said, we're doing brunch and we're in jammies and comfy clothes. So I said, don't even worry about getting dressed. Just put something warmer on. And then I got out the water that we have stored in little cups. I did not think, you never think you're gonna lose power. So I don't think, oh, fill my tubs up with water to flush the toilet. I just don't do that. I didn't do that this time, and that's okay. So we've got cups. So you fill up your cup, you brush your teeth in the cup. That's what you do. And then we're just gonna head out the door. That's what we're gonna do for Christmas Eve morning. And I just had my JBL speaker charged, so I'm playing Christmas music and that works. And then Maddie just came out and said, look, Jaden finished the puzzle. So she finished this one right here. Look at that. This is our new puzzle bar from Barbara. Look at it. She finished that Christmas one. You can barely see because it's so dark in here, but that looks good. So very cool. All right, so I'm gonna probably have to move that because we'll have to have some room for Christmas. We're just gonna be listening to Christmas music, getting ready, getting packed up so we can go head out into frozenness mess. Okay, I got my food that I'm taking: orange juice, pineapple fluff, the topping, and sausage balls. We're gonna go get in the car because it's cold. Okay, freezing cold. Oh my goodness, I got the thick down-filled jacket out. We secured the animals, made sure they had water, made sure they got warm, got all our stuff in the car. We're gonna go head to Christmas Eve brunch. All right, we made it back home. We had a wonderful Christmas Eve brunch that was very good. It worked out. We played some games, opened our presents, and then exchanged. We did like $10 name exchange with everybody. So we got to do that, and then we were just looking forward to coming home. And I'm like, you know what, we'll just come home. Let me know power will be fine. And I got a notification, power's on. So I'm like, yes. So it worked out. So now we're home, which will be good. We're gonna take the next couple hours and just kind of relax before we gotta go to church and enjoy the heat. I'm gonna fill up my bathtub tonight. I know I should have did that yesterday. Fill it up just in case, because it is going to be still pretty chilly tonight, and then after tomorrow it should be fine. So it's good. All right, let me go in and we will see what we can do. Okay, we're doing snack bags right now. So the kids got snack bags. Maddie's got a snack bag right here too. Snack bags. Oh, and Maxine's gonna open hers up. Maxine, here's your present.
No, Justin, that one.
She wants it. She wants her present. All right, Christmas for Maxine. She's so excited. It's a new Big Ball. She won't touch it. She'll just sniff it. Kidding.
Yes! Look! Yes! Ramen! Let's go! Cookies! Crazy. Yes!
Excited? Good snacks? Perfect. Oh, that's Okay, just filled up the tub, so I'm prepared in case the power goes out again. This is my Christmas Eve look. So I just wear this simple. Got this dress a few weeks ago with the girls when we went shopping. Simple and easy. Easy Christmas. Everybody's gonna dress up. All right, we're gonna go head to Christmas Eve service. I made it. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I got my own package. Oh.
A little bit more good grapes. He's coming.
All right, so we are home now. Church was really good. Let me turn some lights on. Church was really good. Had a good message. And then we got some good cookies, some McFarland cookies from it. So that was good. And now we're home. It's freezing. It's like 20 degrees. I think it's 20 degrees, 26. So it's not so freezing, but it's still cold. So I've got my Christmas jammy shirt. I think one of my viewers got me this last year for Christmas. So I'm enjoying it this year. So I got this. I got my comfy robe. Jaden's out here and she is getting our projector rolling so we can watch Elf out on the top here. We're gonna take everything off here and probably put it up there. And then I am going to go into the kitchen right now because everybody's starving. So let's all get ready. They're steaming. And so I'm gonna get all the food out, lay it all out, and then they can make subs. It's easy. We're having an easy, relaxing, wonderful day. It's been a good day. Good, quiet day. So we're gonna get, Steven's excited. He's got some Spider-Man people here. Red Hood, sorry. Batman, and Jensen's got a bunch of Legos here. So he's got a whole Lego station up here going on. So I'm gonna get the subs out. Everybody can make their subs and we're gonna sit and enjoy a movie tonight. We're doing, look at the covers open over there. We're doing everything quick and it's okay. So this is what we're looking like tonight. We have got your sub. Here is the Poor Boy sub mixture. I probably should put this next to it. Or you can do mustard or Merrick Whip, their whip dressing there. This is veggies and ranch. We've got veggie tray or fruit tray we were eating earlier. Again, stuff I didn't put away. We got lunch meat here and cheese. Lunch meat, lettuce. I just pulled some off. We got French onion dip to go with our Takis and our chips. And look at, like, there's so much mess everywhere and pickles. We got like a mess going on here, but it's okay. It's Christmas and we are enjoying fun.
Christmas.
It's great. And then Jade, look at Jade. She's got this up on the, look how great this is gonna be. This is gonna be awesome. So we never sit upstairs and watch a movie here. So this will be something completely different. Love it. Look at that, how fun. Okay, this is dinner. Delicious. We're gonna go enjoy a movie.
What song did I sing for you on your birthday this year? Happy birthday, of course.
Merry Christmas morning. It is the day after yesterday. I am up, ready, had my cup of coffee. It's about 8 o'clock right now. I had to kind of laugh. I messaged one of my girlfriends and she's like, long are the days when kids try to wake everybody up and get everybody up super early. I'm like, I know, my kids will probably stay in bed until noon if I let them. So it's a good morning. I'm okay with that. Well, they'll wake up earlier. Madeline, I'm assuming Madeline will be the first one up and then she will get everybody awake. So yes, I'm in the same outfit I've worn for 3 days. Count it, 3 days, people. I know, it's okay. I think people do this in the real world. I know they do because I remember back in the day when I had kids and I was like, this is comfy. I'm throwing it on. It's not dirty. It's clean. I hung it up, aired it out. It's good. I'm like, it's just one of those freezing cold, like the temperature of my thermometer is showing 15 degrees right now. I'm like, wow, it is just cold and it's just going to be for a couple days and then it's going to be fine. But right now it's awful freezing. So we prepared. Yesterday we did not prepare. Oh, hold on. Yesterday I did not prepare for the power outage, and then we did get a message last night while we were watching our movie, which was awesome, by the way. How great to have the projector up there on the wall. The kids and I were talking, we're like, it's gonna be fun in the summer outside swimming at nighttime and projecting a movie on the wall. It's gonna be awesome. So anyways, yes. So yesterday I got a message while we were watching the movie and it was from our power company. It said, you know, just try to cut down on power, you know, anticipate. They're gonna, if they have to, they will go, what did they say? If they had to, they would rotate who gets power and who doesn't. I'm like, what? So I'm assuming since we didn't have power yesterday, we won't be in that mix today and we'll have power. But I could be totally wrong and I don't know, we might be without power for a few hours. We'll just see how the day goes. But it's okay. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's like, you could be angry at the power company. It's like, but you know what? They're protecting a major thing. Maybe it's not needed, but you know what? Thankful that the power stays on majority of my life. So we're just gonna, I filled my bathtub, took a shower today, filled my bathtub back up with water just in case. We have the power banks, I have water. We're gonna be fine regardless. I'm like, you just bundle up. There's presents to open, whatever we have to do today. But yesterday was a really good day, a very, very good day. I got to just relax. It was the most relaxing Christmas Eve, and just chilled. We just chilled and wasn't overly crazy, wasn't like too much. My house was a mess and I was quite okay with that. You saw the food sitting up here. I'm like, there was just stuff everywhere. There's stuff in the living room everywhere, and I'm like, I'm okay. I'm quite all right with all that. So I did get up today and I was like, I could leave it, but I'm like, I'll clean it up. I didn't have to, but I did because I'm up early. I really don't have anything to do, which is awesome. Which is, hey, that's a good thing. I'll take it. So I was like, I'll clean up a little bit. So I kind of picked up the stuff in the trash. You know, I didn't wipe the counter off yet. I'll wipe the counter. I will do a couple dishes there. Probably put those away. And then maybe by then the kids will wake up. We'll see. I don't know. I'm going to do donuts. I'm going to get our donuts down, put them on our little tier tray over there, I think. And then I think we're doing Danimals yogurt and orange juice and pancakes on a stick. Yeah, that's it. Breakfast. I'm okay with that. Quite all right with all of that. So it'll be easy. Morning, we're going to do presents a little bit differently. Usually we take the presents the night before on Christmas Eve. That was something we've done for years, is put them all out in a pile, and the kids get to put them in their piles, and they kind of see what they've got, and then they come out in the morning and there's all the piles of presents. Well, this year we're gonna go the extreme opposite, because usually it's like that and it's like free for all. Everybody to open their presents. It's just chaos and mess, and it's fun. It's good. This year we're going to hand them out. We're going to hand them out, not like one by one, everybody sitting, ooh, and on their presents, but you know, keep the ball rolling, keep the going, like here, open one, pass it out to everybody. Then when they're done, you know, pass it out to the next one to kind of see what they got. Different, and that's okay. So the kids are like, some of them are like, yeah, let's do that. And some are like, well, and I said, well, the good thing is, by the time you guys get married, I said, you can, you know, you're going to talk with your spouse and you're going to be like, well, I open presents like just mass chaos. And then the other one will be like, well, I open presents one by one and we saw everything. We took the paper really nice. I said, you'll have both. And then you'll get to like experience both ways, so you can decide what is best for your home. I said, that's a good thing. So that's what we're going to do this morning. Like I said, I picked up the living room. So there was room. I know they'll get up, they'll sit on the couch, I'll pass out gifts. It's gonna be good. It's like, it's not a whole lot. I was like, wow, usually there's a lot going on. It's crazy busy. I mean, we're enjoying a lot. This year I'm not filming as much because I am enjoying Christmas, enjoying time with family, and just enjoying the moments. I mean, I got to spend Christmas with my grandbaby. How awesome was that? And so just enjoy those moments. It was good. So I'm going to, I'm thinking, what do I even do? I don't even know. I think I'll get the donuts out. Let's do something. I'm going to put the punch stuff away because eventually we'll have punch. And when everybody gets up, I'm not going to do it yet. We'll do a fruit tray. I'll pull that out. That'll be good. We've got donuts, because donuts are awesome. So I will probably get my pancakes on a stick over there, put them in the refrigerator so they just take less time to cook. I'll get the fruit out and we'll do the Danimals and orange juice. That'll be easy. We had, you know, the kids had yesterday, and they absolutely, most of them like grits. Yes. So I think I had grits a long time ago. I don't think I have them anymore. No, I don't have them anymore because it's been a long time. So I think I got them a long time ago and made a grits casserole. Miss Deborah's Delicious Dishes. I think I made a recipe. She makes grits, but I made it like a casserole. It had bacon, cheese. It was thicker and it was good, but it wasn't grits. And so for me, I'm like, oh, it was good, but the kids were like, eh. But they had like real grits, like where you mix it in the boiling salted water and then some sprinkled cheese on it. Some just had it plain, and I'm like, you guys liked it? And they said yes, and I'm like, interesting. So grits are good for you. They have lots of calcium. So I wrote down to get grits. So we're gonna do some grits this next month. You know, I've really been sitting here. That was something they discovered they love. So I've been really thinking about my whole January month and food. And I told you I'm gonna really kind of cut down on purchasing things, which is fine. You don't have to. Don't deplete your resources. Do not deplete everything you have, because you never know. But I'm gonna do a lot more pantry, freezer cooking. Can I call it pantry? Gathering your fragments. Maybe there'll probably be some days I purchase things like box macaroni and cheese and, you know, chicken sandwiches, because life does get busy. But my goal, I'm going to try my best. That's what I'm going to set myself a goal and try to attain it as best I can. It depends. I might find a really good deal at the discount store, but I'm going to try to avoid that. So I'm going to really try to focus on just pantry meals, simple pantry meals. I used to do it back in the day. Life got busy. You do different things because of different people's likes and what's going on in your life. And I'm feeling that content, peacefulness, like All right, I'm gonna return back to my roots of some pantry cooking. So I'm excited. I'm excited to do that. So more of that will be coming in the new year. I'll start Monday, so it will be the new year, but it'll be not the new year for me, but it will be for you guys. So we're good. We still might do donuts in a package sometimes, and that's okay, but today we're gonna make donuts. Today is gonna be donuts in a package. So I'm gonna get out my little tray, set them up, you know, make it look all festive. And then it's 8. I really don't think I'm gonna get kids out of bed, but that's okay. I'm gonna sit and enjoy it. I got coffee. Like I said, I put dishes away. I did one load of laundry. It's good. I'll be back in. Let's put this up, and then I'll be back in a minute. Oh yeah. All right, I'm back. Now I've got my robe on. You're seeing a whole nother side to Amy this Christmas. I'm like, it is okay. It is okay. We are enjoying. We are just enjoying, relaxing, making phone calls, calling family, and just relaxing. The kids are all off. We did presents. Still took about an hour. Seems like it goes real quick. Maybe when they do, I don't know. I thought maybe it'd go way longer. It took about an hour to open presents, so it was good. I think the first one up was Steven, and then Maddie, and then the girls. So Jaden, Autumn, Brooklyn, Jensen. So we had a good time. We had a good time getting presents. Maybe I'll see if they want to share their favorite thing or not. That's okay too. I don't know. We'll see. They're off doing their thing, playing with games, playing with their stuff, put it away, organizing their room, making it all like the way they like it. So what I'm gonna do is food, and then I'm gonna be like off here because it's 33. You know what I'm gonna do today? Let me tell you what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna make this food. I'm gonna leave it out and not care. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna go sit on my little recliner chairs because I don't ever get to sit on those. Maybe the couch. I feel like I need a couch and a pillow. And I'm gonna put in Christmas movies all afternoon. And that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do that. I'm okay with that. I'm like, you know what? It's about relaxing and enjoying. If kids want to come down and watch a movie, awesome. If they don't, it's quite all right. So it's good. We had a good Christmas, good presents, and it just made me just like my kids. I love my kids. I love my kids. Just very thankful for them. So it's just a good thing. It's a good thing to see their hearts and just see, you know, not that your kids are bad at all. No, they're not bad. They're humans, but it's just the goodness in their hearts, and it just makes this mama. I was like, oh, you guys just bless your mama so much. So it was good. So what I'm gonna do now is get food together here because I want to cry because I'm just touched as a mother right now on the goodness of God. That's what I'm thankful for. So good things, very good things. So what, I'm gonna get food out. This is it. And then this video is short. It's real life. It's what it's gonna be. So what I'm gonna do is get our food up. We have, let me show you. We have veggie pizza here. We have some veggies. I'll probably get some ranch out. Cheese ball. I gotta get some crackers, salami. I'm gonna make some punch. The Grinch punch that really isn't very grainy. Here's leftover fruit right here from yesterday. And then we have this giant fruit right here. And then I've got some watermelon right here. This is gonna go here, which you can't really see. Sorry, I'm gonna move you down. Watermelon right here. Let me put this tray. There's donuts on here. I thought I took the donut. I was gonna put the donuts away because some kids ate pancakes on a stick, but not everybody. And that's okay. Just means I'll put it in the freezer for another day. So I've got these right here. This is what my kids requested. I picked these up at the discount store because I think Evan and I like these. And then I've got this one right here. And then final pizza bagels. So I think I'm going to cook half of this for now because it's like 12:30 with all this stuff. And then later tonight, like, I don't know, whenever they're hungry again, 6 or 7, I think I will get out the food and redo more. I'm thinking that's good. You know what I mean? Then it's like half and half, because we don't need all of this right now. And I don't want to make it and have it be yucky, because it's kind of, you know, it's kind of, gets yucky after being heated. So, let me see here. So I'm going to take 3 of these pizzas, and hopefully these are all bags here. All right, 1 bag. Oh, it's one big giant bag. All right, we'll just have to take out an egg then. Put them in a cookie sheet, put them in the oven. It's easy, people. I'm going low-key Christmas this year, and an enjoyable Christmas is what I'm doing. So let's see, what is the oven? 400. What's the pizza bagels? Everything's 400. 400. Okay, let's get out some pans. We're just gonna cook them on there. Okay, here's these. What I didn't do was look at, I put them on the bottom and they burn. So they're okay. They're crispy on the bottom but smushy on top. I said the next batch when I do it tonight, I will not put it in here. Obviously that was not good. I didn't think it burned. These are good. So we're gonna have these. We've got hummus, we've got the crackers and meat, we got some watermelon, cheese ball, fruit, Takis, there's some leftover fruit, pickles and veggies, and veggie pizza, and then here's our punch. It's overflowing as we keep drinking, so I keep adding. So this is gonna be food. We're gonna eat up and enjoy. We're gonna watch movies. Actually, we're gonna watch Over the Hedge, one of the movies the kids got for Christmas. Hello, it's now Monday morning. You are getting Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Monday in. So I just went and got my slippers. Okay, these are the barefoot slippers that Chris, my friend down here, got for me. Greatest things ever. Like I love my MPOW earbuds. I share with you guys these. These are good. Super inexpensive. Get some of these. Nothing of this is sponsored. It's just products that are cheaper, affordable. That sounds better. $25 to get some really good earbuds and put those on. These have been my new favorite thing ever because I am barefoot all the time. You guys see me. I am barefoot all the time. I've been barefoot for years. I never wear shoes or socks. Rarely. Very rarely in the house. These have changed my mindset in the morning. I'm like, oh, my feet are a little cold. Let me put my slippers on. So wearing my slippers all the time. So one of my favorite gifts. Thank you so much. So happy morning. It is now Monday. I think, you know what? Christmas was great for us. Christmas was really good. I got a new necklace here. This one's from Madeline. Isn't that cute? It says Mom on it. So sweet. So I'm wearing my Madeline gift too. I have another one I got from Autumn. I'll wear that tomorrow. So we had a good Christmas. We had a really good Christmas. It was a very relaxing Christmas. It wasn't stressful. There was no I feel like usually by Monday, I'm exhausted. I want to get the tree taken down. I want to get the house back in order. I don't even care if we do that today, but I am going to get the house in order just because we have family coming, so I'm super excited. My daughter and son are coming in today, so I would like to get the house picked up, which is a good thing. So I will be getting the house. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It's awesome. I'm like, oh yeah, this is real life. So I gotta show you real life so you don't feel so bad when your house is a mess, because most of the time my house is picked up because I have the time to do that, but I want to show you real life and what it really looks like when you have family and they make a mess in here. So was a good weekend. It was a good weekend. We watched movies all day. I think the last clip on here would have been the food. Yes, and that was it. We went downstairs. We threw in movie after movie. Every kid got a new DVD. The boys were happy. They were playing Legos and putting their action figures together. So they were mostly in their room doing their thing. But the girls and I sat downstairs and we did movies. So Maddie had one. Brooklyn had one. Autumn had one. How many did we watch? 3. And Jaden had 4. I was thinking we watched 4. So it was good. And it was about 8:30. Autumn's like, Mom, I think it's time for you to go to bed. And I'm like, really? So I took a 2-hour nap, which was wonderful. I said, yeah, I guess you're right. I'm going to go to bed. So I went to sleep. I actually watched The Chosen on my video. So I caught up with season 2 last week. got season 3, so they had their premiere last night, so I watched that and then fell asleep, and then here I am today. I'm awake and ready to go. I got my list of what I would like to do today. It's nothing like crazy. I mean, it's pickup. It's mostly pickup. I have stuff everywhere, which I'm gonna show you. I have a couple computer chairs that came late because, or desk chairs, not computer chairs. I got one for Brooklyn and Jensen. So their chairs were, I think we bought these plastic ones for the girls. They were cheap, it's what we could afford, and they just fall apart, fall apart, fall apart. So Autumn and Maddie, we ordered theirs about a month ago, and they're still not in yet, but we're waiting for those to come, hopefully this week. And then Brooklyn and Jensen needed some. Jensen's chairs pretty much done, and so I thought, let's get their chairs. So those are here. I have to put those together. They're in a box right here. I'm like, we'll get to that. What else is on my list today? Got a set, like my power went out for Christmas, which was awesome. Okay, we survived, no big deal, Christmas Eve. So I've set all my timers today. I have to make some food today. We have a lot of leftovers, I'm sure. Not a ton, but just enough. What I did last night is I left out, I went to bed at 8:30, but we were on a bad schedule. So I asked the kids, you guys want some more food? And they said, yeah. So I cooked the rest of the, or not the rest, most of the pizza things and the taquitos, and just set them out here. And I'm like, I'm going to bed. Make sure you eat all the food. So they did. So that's just sitting there as a mess. I'm like, it's good. So so I don't know if there's a ton in the refrigerator. We'll open up and look. I'll put something up, probably munchy lunch, and then dinner. I'm thinking, I wrote down broccoli pasta, that good. I think it's called pancetta pasta, but it's like almost a shell pasta, but maybe it's not. Lisa from Cake Boss, a long time ago, I think she has Cake House. I think that's what maybe her channel is. She made a pasta with broccoli. It was so simple and delicious, and I saw someone else started doing it in their videos, and I'm like, that's the greatest food ever. So it's simple, easy. It's a great way to use up broccoli, especially fresh broccoli. So I'm gonna make that for either dinner or lunch. Got one more Christmas card, and it came late, and I wanted to share. It was from Carolyn and Jackie. It's mom and daughter, and they watch the channel all the time, and she is so good on things. She literally wrote everybody's name, like couples, spouses, went for the dogs and cats. She said she forgot the cats' names, and she said Patches and Snuggles and question mark. It's Patches, Mr. Grumpy, and Chi-Chi. So I thought, let me share that with you. And I actually, yesterday, we were downstairs and we looked outside and there was a cat out there. I'm like, whose cat is that? It was somebody's cat because it's a healthy looking kitty, but he was meowing away. So we gave him some kitty food. So maybe we'll have another cat by. We'll see how the strays that make their way around houses. So, but she said, I love it. I had an uncle that was a mail man, and he would stamp collect. And so she has, I guess I can show my address. Look at all those old stamps. I thought that was so neat because it's literally Tom Sawyer, 8 cents, Emily Dickens, 8 cents. These are old stamps. I thought that, I don't know if she said they were her dad's. I think she said it was her dad's stamp collection. Yes, using my dad's stamps. We have over 1,000 stamps. I thought that was really cool. So thank you so much. You two, you ladies are so sweet. Always comment and leave wonderful things on my channel. Most of you all leave, pretty much everybody on here leaves positive comments. Some will say they don't comment often. They do once. Positive, 99% of you. I think the ones that trickle in with negative comments aren't regular people. I'm pretty sure. It's gotta be, because I don't see them all the time, but pretty much everybody that's part of my channel normally positive comments. And I appreciate your comments. I appreciate the negatives. And sometimes people say things and they're like, don't take that negatively. I'm like, I don't. I really, really don't. You have got to have some thick skin to do this YouTube, because people just want to say what they want to say. And the problem with when you type things, there's no emotion there, so there's a lot of hard, like, how did they say that? Did they say that correctly? So whenever I talk to people and they say they're going to start YouTube, I say, know that it is the Lord that wants you to do it, and you gotta have some thick skin. You gotta have some thick skin, because you get into it and you think, oh, it's great, I post things, this is fun, people are watching, there's views, you're all excited. Well, you forget there's a whole backlash of people that want to come against and try to bring you down, because there are people out there, there's hurting people out there, and there's people that are going through a lot, and that's their way to express their emotions, is to counterattack and get after people. It's sad, but it's the way they've learned to deal with things. I say trauma. So their way to deal with things is to lash out at somebody else because it makes them feel better. Isn't that so weird? And that's so weird. It's different. It's amazing. Just reading and learning things, just different things I've never thought about. And the way that people respond to situations, even positive things, in like a negative way. And I'm like, wow, I would just never think to do that. And so, but I understand there's a whole world of people out there, very evident on the online world, that deal with things and the way they cope with life. It's coping strategies. It's just, you know, trauma in their life, and so the way that they deal with it is by being negative. It makes them feel better. And so I mean, I know as a kid, I remember my mom would always say, if someone says something mean to you, it's because they got some hurt in their life. And it's so true, and that's what it is. And now we have trauma words and all those things that go, people have all these problems, but it is the reality of it. So you have to say, okay, it is what it is, not take it personally. 99% of you are all wonderful, wonderful people. So I'm very thankful for the community built on this channel. I love when people have prayer requests or praise reports. You know, there's somebody always piping in. Sometimes I don't get to my comments right away, and they're, you know, praying for them. And it's nice to be part of a community, which it's so strange because like most of us have never met. So like, you know, you go to church, you have your group and you got people praying for you and they know you, but a lot of us are not that way. Most are like online, and just, this is our community. Like seeing me every day, it's like I'm coming into your home and I'm like, hey, I'm here to spend the day with you, but I really am not there in person. So, and then the other people watching, when they comment, you get used to the same people commenting the names, and you're like, it's nice to be part of that. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to have community. It's a good thing to have community. So all used for good, but you know what? When there's all things for good, the enemy will try to turn them for bad. So you just keep positive. I'm keeping positive. I'm moving forward. It's a great day. It's a great day. It's Monday. Let me show you my house. Let me show you my house just to, you know, just so you can go, I am normal people, because I am a normal person. All right, this is what we look like in the kitchen. Look at that. Food everywhere. Oh, look, there's Punch out still. That doesn't look very pretty. Punch. There's some leftover Legos. We've got, the donuts got eaten up. Here's dishes. I think the dishwasher would be empty. Empty, so that will be easy. I think this would be right here. Oh, you know what I did? I just looked. I have had, I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, is that mouse poop? No. We lived in Michigan, and so very common to get field mice in your house. I haven't had a mouse in my house here at all, like at all. I've got, as soon as we moved to this house, they had like a rat problem. I guess the rats chew the car wires because there's something in them, and I'm like, what? So they had like a rat trap, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And so after I heard that, sorry, I'll go back to this in a minute. After I heard that, and then there was like a snake, I was like, oh, we are getting cats for outside. So we did, and we've never had an issue with a snake. We saw one snake, we saw a copperhead, but that's it. No, like, and I saw like baby snakes, but no, we don't have snakes up here. No snakes, and no rats, no mice. I haven't seen anything. So we just have spiders. So if I can get an animal that eats spiders, that'd be great. But I do. So I laugh and I'm like, so, but I do remember back in the day, like in Michigan, you would wake up and you would see, like I saw it on the floor in the kitchen, and I'm like, oh my goodness, not on my floor, but like in the pantry or something. I'm like, there's mice poop. And I think our van here, it was okay at our van, at our old rental house, I had a cup of, this is terrible, a cup of hummus. I got hummus and crackers from Aldi, a snack one, and I put it in my cup holder. There was a little bit left, I left it, and the next day I came out, I looked in there, and there was mouse poop in there, and I went, oh my goodness, there's a mouse in my van somewhere. So that just freaked me out, because all I could think of was, so, you know, that they're living in my van, which is so yucky and horrible. It was a big 15 passenger, so I put mouse traps in there, and, you know, they'd go off, but I didn't catch anything. So I was terrified, because I do not like mice, terrified. I would be driving, and it was night, the daytime, I'm like, it's okay. Mice don't come out during the day, but when we drive at nighttime, all I could think of was a mouse coming out and crawling around, getting on my shoulder or something when I'm driving. I know, so terrible. It was terrified, and so we ended up catching the mice. Thank goodness there was a couple in there. They just had made it up in my car. They'd be warm, but yeah, terrified. So when I saw those sprinkles, I was like, oh wait, would that be mouse poop? No, it's sprinkles. But it looks like mouse poop. It's just Jimmy's is what it's not mouse poop. So no mice. We don't have mice. My kitty cats do their job. Every time they brought I think they killed a bird, which is terrible, but and birds are fine, but there was a bird on my porch, and then there was a chipmunk the other day, and I was like, okay, kitties, you're doing your job, even though I don't want them killing chipmunks and birds, but they keep our house free of rodents. So anyways, good. So then over here, I've got this. I've got these. Lauren made these. I'm going to make, remember I made these? She made these. I'm going to make these for potpourri, but look at, there's like crumbs. Like, look at all, the air fryer is still open. I don't even know about the refrigerator. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we need some organization in there. Yes, look at that. We have that, and then come over here. We have a trash bag, And then I love this one is overflowing. The living room is not too bad, so that's a good thing. I have a box here to put together. The table stayed good because we didn't eat on the table. There's the puzzle. Here's the trash that has to go to the dumpster. So it's got some cleaning up. Not terrible, but you know, got to put some stuff in order. So today's going to be a great day to get things in order. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to get my earbud in, and I'm going to start cleaning off my counters because there's a lot of mess here. We're going to have a great day, a great Motivation Monday on top of Christmas Eve and Christmas Day you got to see. Hopefully a long video for you. So you guys ready? All right, let's go. For dishes, there wasn't a lot of dishes because we didn't really do anything, which is good, except these few big pans here. Most was grab and eat, but there's a lot of cups. So I'm gonna put the air fryer pieces in here so they can get clean, and they get greasy, so I don't mind not waiting to fill the dishwasher completely. I'm just gonna turn it on. I'm gonna wash these few ones that I have here. This was another one of my mom gifts. Mom Life, Jade got it for me because Jaden, I laugh. I had her for my Secret Santa at when we did our family exchange, and so every day she takes my cup, you know, the one that I got in Michigan, it says mom, 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 mom. I don't mind her taking it. I really don't. I have a ton of cups, but it was cute. She always takes it. I'm like, Jaden, you're taking my mom cup. So I got her her own mug. No big deal. I don't care what anybody uses. I have a ton of mugs over there. So she's like, since I always take your mug, I got you a Mom Life one. So I thought that was pretty, so I just wanted to rinse that off. Mom Life, super sweet. Okay, those are washed. I'm gonna scrub my sinks out because I haven't, and then just wipe up everything in the kitchen. Kept my little cup here. This is the trash. So there's food in the sink. I don't have a garbage disposal. Put in here. There's a washcloth that's very old. I'm gonna throw that away. Through a towel on the ground I'm gonna pick up. Let's wipe up our counters. I feel like today's gonna be a good rug cleaning day because it feels a little sticky, so those will get washed as well. While I'm cleaning my microwave here, I have my playlist on, and it's a worship playlist. I link it, well, it's in my YouTube main channel. You can look through my playlist, and it has my, like, it's called My Favorites. It's what I listen to pretty much every day. So right now I'm just happen to listen. I'm like, I wish on my videos here I could put, like, you know, real Christian songs, and I have to go with what the music company that I use has to offer because that's how copyright music works. But anyways, so in my earbuds right now is the song Sound Mine. Great song. If you haven't heard that song, even if you don't deal with, I mean, we all deal with intrusive thoughts, do we not? Yes. So sometimes when they go through your head and you're like, oh my goodness, what, am I crazy? Is this how this is? And it's just the enemy getting into there. So I like to listen to that song, remind myself, you know what, Lord, I'm praying for a sound mind, clear thinking, especially when you're going through things. Sometimes it's easy to get so wrapped up in, like, what is real, what is truth and what is not, or am I crazy, is this wrong? And sometimes when you're have a bad situation going on, it just, everything gets muffled, and it's like, what? And you question yourself over and over. And so reading scripture is very helpful. And there's the scripture about having God has not given a spirit power. God has not given a spirit of fear. Sorry, God, I'm so sorry. It's morning. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and a sound mind. And the song reminds me of that. So if you're dealing with anxiety, you deal with anything, any issues of just the enemy, I mean, we all do. The enemy, that's what his goal is to bring you down. So dealing with those, having the song in the back of your mind, listening to it, that's why worship songs are so good. It's not so much the fact of don't listen to a worldly song because it's, you know, you're going to be going to hell. No, that's not the way it works. It's the thought that, what are you meditating on? What do you listen to? Meditating is not just so much sitting and meditating, praying to God. It's what are you think? It's basically what are you thinking about? Because our minds, if you're left alone, it's like a mess. It can just start thinking terrible things. So what are you keeping in your mind most of your day? Most of your day. So my choice and what I've learned is that when you're listening to worldly songs, which are fine, there's nothing wrong with worldly songs, but if you can get that in your head and that's all you think about, you know, it's like, oh, my life is so bad. Yeah, it's crappy. Yeah, my husband left me. And yeah, my kids are a mess. And yeah, I need to, you know, break up with this girl, break up with that boy, or whatever. I don't know. All the songs that in the worldly meanings, I don't know what they are. But anyways, thinking on something positive and good is always a good thing. So getting this, listening to the song right now while I'm cleaning this microwave out, and it's just sound mind, and it just makes me go, yes, Lord, that is my prayer and my desire. And it's like, I can have peace. I don't have to walk with shame. I don't have to walk with the intrusive thoughts that the enemy is trying to plant in my head all day long. And just this, so keeping this going, looping it, even looping it over and over and over if necessary in your life, do it. It will change the way you think. Try it. If you deal with hearing negative thoughts in your mind and thinking bad things, put on that song, Sound Mind, put it on and loop it. I know, call you crazy. My kids always like, Mom, why are you listening to this song over and over? I'm like, because it speaks to me today and I need to hear this song over and over until I get it. It's like listening to scripture. It's important to read it over and over until you get it. So keep it in your mind, listen to the song, let it loop, and just let God speak to you through it. It'll make you go, oh, okay. It's called Sound Mind. Brian and Katie Torwell is the name of it. So, all right, let's keep cleaning. So I'm tempted to clean up my cupboards because, like, I know this one under the sink is really messy, and I'm like, then I'm looking over there, there's a lot of things thrown in that cupboard. Then I'm looking on top of the refrigerator going, all those houses I should throw away. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I told you I'm keeping my Christmas stuff up for this week for sure. Probably just going to go over because I have my daughter coming, so it'll be a great way to share in the festivities. So I'm going to leave them. I was like, I was going to start cleaning out, and I'm like, not even going to do it. Just going to leave it. I opened a few, and then I was like, don't even do it, Amy, because there's a mess. I'll do a deep clean when I'm ready, because, you know, January is a good time to weed things out and go through things. So I'm not going to do that right now. So I'm going to put this in here. This is wonderful. Look at this. This is like homemade potpourri. I made it. Lauren made it this year, which was awesome. So she's got dried apples in here. I'm going to cut my oranges and slice this in here. This is one thing you can put together. So simple, and just let it simmer on your, oh, that was good. Let it simmer on your stove forever. And then you know what, the next day, you can do it for about, seems like 2-3 days. 3 days it kind of gets like mucky and you're like, okay, time to be done. So that is gonna smell delicious. She's even got a real pine tree. I told her she had a real Christmas tree. So she has like the real pine needles in here, which is good. So this is gonna be yummy. Look at that. This is delicious. And put on your stove over here. Let it simmer. This is like homemade potpourri. I don't even have to do any candles. Let's do this one. Let that smell up yummy. Okay, I'm gonna add allspice because I had allspice and I didn't make any because I should have gave this to Lauren. I totally didn't. Sorry, Lord. So this makes it smell really yummy. I think I even have some cinnamon sticks over here. Yeah, maybe I'll just leave. This will be. This is really. It's so pretty. Did you see how pretty it was? Look at that. It just looks nice and pretty in there. It's nice if you can put it like in a crock pot. I never got my crock pot. I forgot about that. Just to make it smell so good in your home. So I'm gonna put this right here, and I'm gonna clean up in here as best I can. Also using up my candle, so I'm going to use this winter spice one up. Okay, laundry isn't a big deal today. I did throw in some laundry yesterday, maybe. I think it was yesterday or the day before. So there's not a whole lot. There's one of the girls' laundry I haven't put in the dryer. And I think I just have a load of rugs here. My bathroom's pretty clean. It's not dirty in here at all. So I just did a quick wipe. It wasn't even in need of anything in here. And I've got 2 more Maryon gifts up here from the kids. One is Dr. Teal's bath salt. Love that. So I got that from Brooklyn. And then Autumn had made me some. She went to a workshop at the library one time for teens, and they made bath salts, coffee scrub. And so she's so sweet, because I was like, thought she was going to give it to one of her friends. And then she's like, no, I was giving that to you, Mom, and I have the recipe so I can make more. Because I used to have a coffee scrub, and it was so good. So that was sweet. So that's in there. So I'm reminded to take a bath, scrub, all that good stuff. It's good to do in the winter. The dead skin on your legs, you know, that gets there from dryness. So I will do that another day. But I thought that was just super sweet. Love my kiddos. Love my girls. And my boys, too. My bedroom became the takeover for Christmas, because one trick I've learned when you have little kids, or not, my kids aren't even little, but you know, kids with presents, is give them a laundry basket to put all their gifts in, because they get a lot of small things, and those small things get lost in the paper very easily. So my baskets were full of clothes, so I just dumped them out in here. And I'm like, okay, we'll get in here and fold them today. But they are, that's what we did, so we could have empty laundry baskets for their gifts. So I'm just going to work around. I'm going to make my bed real quick, and then I'm going to fold I don't really fold the boys' clothes, separate for them. They're still, and boys are fine. Boys put things away, but I found that if I separate them into piles, they know what to grab and put away. It's not about making your kids, they're not going to be lazy if they don't do everything themselves. No, if you teach them how to do it, where they're at and in small chunks, that's how kids learn. It's like people will say, oh, your kids are never going to learn how to do things if they don't do it all for themselves. Well, sure, they can struggle through, but if you can show them, you know what, here, let me give you some tools and techniques of ways to separate and to how to do it, and get them where they're at, that showing love is so much better. And it's not doing it for them, it's showing the love and showing them, here's a step to complete, and then you put it away. And then as they get bigger, you know what, my kids have all learned to cook for themselves, they've all learned to take care of themselves, they've all learned to clean up their rooms for the most part. I've only got a few younger ones that aren't super picked up, but I mean, that comes in time, and I know that. So it's good. Don't let people tell you, kids got to do everything yourself. No, they will learn. You just help them out because you're the mom, and that's the good thing that you can do to help them, and then they will get there with their stuff. So I'm going to just make my bed real quick and fold these clothes. Not fold them, separate them for them. I decided to fold the towels as well. I'm like, I'm in here, I hear my vacuum going out there, so it's going to be a little bit of time. So I'll just keep this folded. The kids can put it away. Okay, some of you mind super nice, neat folded towels. I'm not one that cares too much about towels being folded properly. I really don't. Some people, I mean, it's nice. Like my mom would come, she'd fold towels, and they'd be so perfectly nice and neat when the kids were little. I'm like, wow, that looks so nice compared to how unmessy I do it, and I'm okay with that. But it just doesn't bother me. I know some people it bothers. It's one of those things that does not bother me, is towel folding correctly. I really don't care. I have girls and boys that fold towels super sweet, great, and nice, and I'm like, I'm good with that. So you just do what you do and what is important to you. Most of my cleaning is done, the house cleaning. What I'm going to focus on today, I probably won't do a lot on camera, is helping the boys put their stuff kind of away in the room. It's in there. It just needs a little structure. So Autumn loves organizing, so she was helping Maddie do hers. So downstairs, they should be able to take care of that today. I know they will. And then just to kind of put stuff somewhere. Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect, but just to, pick up, like the boys. I know, like, we got pillows for everybody. I know, who buys pillows for their kids? I do. I'm okay. I will buy them pillows all year round. I have no problem doing that. They just needed some new ones. So I'm like, okay, let's replace your pillows. So like, take out their old ones, put the new ones in, things like that. So some got bedding, so we took the bedding off, and just different things like that to kind of go through and get organized today, which I won't show. The chairs, I got to get these chairs put together. This is Jensen's, this is Brooklyn. So I'm going to open these up and then get these put together because the vacuums are still going. This one over here was dead because it got pushed aside, so I just took one ahead of my room. So I'm going to get the floors going. I'm not going to mop because it is sticky and dirty. The floor is definitely sticky on the floor because, food and life and kids. So let me stick these together real quick because then that will be done. They can have their chairs, and then we can recycle their chairs somewhere else. Jensen's was real simple to put together. Just put the piece and didn't even have instructions. Worked out. So Brooklyn's a little bit more advanced. I got an instruction book. I know I'm gonna get this. All right, thank goodness for another day, because this was something I wanted to put together and did not. Brooklyn's is way comfy. Hers is like comfort. Like I feel like I have a chair. I don't feel like mine is super comfy, but I don't want to make my chair a place where I sit all the time. Does that make sense? Just where I work. So mine is good for me. This is comfy. Jensen's isn't as comfy, but this is what he wanted. He wanted something to match the one he had. So this one's hard, definitely harder. I'm like, I feel like he'd want the smushy one, but he did. And this he can more like sit back in. So we'll see it rock a little bit. We'll see if he likes it or not, but got these. So this is done. This is something else I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna get my mop out now and do the floor before I get all the kids up, because there's a lot of sticky on the floor. We'll get these downstairs today. It's good. I'm doing good, doing great, getting stuff done. It's a good Monday. It's a great Monday. It's early. We don't do school today. We'll do school next week. So this week's just gonna be a week to visit with family and enjoy, but today was getting ready, and I feel like we're getting ready. Okay, let me go put my box outside, get my steam mop. Time to steam up everything. So I was gonna get a different steam mop for Christmas. This one has been great, love it, still working amazing, but I wanted something wider just to cover a bigger area of the floor. But I'm like, you know what? I feel like this is the year some companies gonna come up with a cordless steam mop. They have a cordless mop that's just basically pushing water on your floor. I don't want that. I want the cordless steam mop. So I'm believing someone's gonna have that somewhere. So I was gonna get one. I'm like, I'm just gonna wait to see if something shows up. I'm gonna clean my couch up just to get all the little crumbs and stuff from eating here this weekend. Had to clean out the vacuum header. It was full of hair and tinsel and stuff. Kids are moving, doing their thing. I am I'm gonna make something for breakfast I haven't made in a long time, is oatmeal. There's leftovers they're probably gonna eat. I am gonna do a small bowl of oatmeal. Again, not my favorite, but food, using a pantry stuff. I pulled these out of the freezer as well. I'm just gonna break off a few apples and put it in my little bowl here, because I don't think they're the one to eat it. If the kids want some oatmeal, I'll make some too, but I don't think they're too starved in the morning. Oh, just pouring some apple chunks up. So I think that I'm just gonna make this basically for me. A little single serve oatmeal. Put it in the microwave. Put a little cinnamon sugar. Eat this because I'm not starving. But what's gonna happen a little bit is I'm gonna get hungry, and then it's gonna like, oh, there's junk food in there, let's eat it. So this way it's like, okay, let's fill your belly with something so you're not starving. Good way to avoid overeating, because you know it's good after Christmas to kind of cut back on a few things. I know I need to, because of a lot of the junk food I had, which is fine.
no shame splurging, but it'll be good to kind of, you know, wean back a little bit. So I'm going to eat this. This will fill me up, and then it'll make me not be go, oh, I need food, or oh, I need delicious cookie, or, you know, donuts, or whatever else the kids want to have for breakfast. So, oatmeal, it's good. Okay, I put some syrup in here, not sugar. The syrup has sugar in it, obviously, but I'm gonna eat this for my breakfast just to get something in my belly for, so I'm full. So eat breakfast, kids are moving, we're gonna do our thing. It's been about an hour or so, about an hour. I'm helping in the boys' room, getting that organized. We're getting our garbage together. I'm gonna go take Jade and drop her off work, and then I'll be back, and then we'll see where we're at for the day. Back doing chores, not showing a whole lot. I gotta go in the garage and help clean up in there a little bit, because there's a lot of mess in there. So I'm gonna go clean the garage, ooh, and not show you at all, but be back and do food and stuff later this afternoon. All right, I'm here. I'm back outside. It's freezing, freezing. I'm gonna hang towels out because, you know, it's good to do that in the middle of winter. So it dries quickly. The sun's out. It should do good. I've already got, these are out. These are pretty dry already. So it's been a good day. I haven't filmed everything I'm doing. I took time in the boys' room and helped them organize all their Christmas stuff. So that I'm like, okay, that looks good. And then Autumn loves organizing. So she is helping Maddie do hers. So they did a really good job. So we're like coming together, getting things done. I'm like, wow, we did really good today for having, it wasn't like too much. It's like 2:30, not too bad of a day. So I'm like, okay, feeling very good for our Monday. So this will be good. So I'm gonna hang these up. I'll probably go in and get dinner started. We're gonna do that pasta, that broccoli pasta dish. I think that's it. I'm not gonna do a ton. I'm making it simple. Simple today. They're not too starving. They had sandwiches and all the other stuff. So I'm thinking that that should be just a simple dish to have for dinner tonight. So I'm gonna go hang these up because there is thousands of these. Not really thousands, but a lot. Okay, so I've got a little basket here full, so it's good. So I've got these up here to dry. I'm gonna go in. It's freezing. Okay, came to my desk area over here. Decided to make lunch. So I've got a pile of sandwich. I got a pile of sandwich here and some chips and pickles. Everybody made the rest of the subs. I think we have like one piece of lunch meat left. So we're gonna have that now. And I'm gonna work on editing today's video for a little bit, and then I will go make dinner. Easy day. It's been a great day. It's been relaxed. I mean, I haven't like sat around and done nothing, but I haven't been too rushed. Like I feel like I got things done that I wanted to get done, and it wasn't like too crazy. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing to have those days. So I'll be back in just a minute. It is finally the dinner hour. I am ready to make some food. So I got a pot of water boiling right here. I'm gonna be adding pasta to that. And over here, I'm gonna take and cook. I'm gonna put some olive oil in here. And I've got a bag of broccoli left over from Christmas. You have leftover broccoli. This recipe, you can use fresh broccoli, you can use frozen broccoli, whatever you would like to use. So for the original recipe of this, you take a pot of boiling water and you blanch your broccoli in it. I don't plan on doing that. I would just like to kind of saute it. I'm going to put a little bit of water in here after it kind of stir fries just a little bit so that I can put it and let it cook through a little bit. This recipe is so good. It's simple but very tasty, which you think broccoli, no one's gonna like broccoli but adults, but my kids, they like, this is our favorite recipe. So I'm like, really, it's your favorite recipe? But it really is. It does taste really good. So just kind of saute your broccoli here for a few minutes. Then once it sautés a little bit, like a tender crisp, then I'm gonna put a little bit of water in here, put the lid on it, let it steam a little bit so the broccoli gets soft. I did put some water in here and put the lid on that. I just used like half a cup of water just to kind of let it boil. My water is boiling, so I'm gonna add my pasta. One box of pasta you want to do. I'm using bow tie because that's what I have. But shell pasta is really nice with this too. You just use what you can use. Gather your fragments. I'm gathering bow tie. My pasta is boiling away. This is looking good. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I'm going to add some garlic to it. About a tablespoon. 1 to 2 tablespoons, depending how much you like it. And just saute that. So make sure you have enough oil in there Don't skimp. And then salt and pepper. You want to make sure there's enough salt and pepper because this is going to be your only flavoring for the whole dish. It's good. So don't be afraid to over salt it. I mean, just do, you know, a little bit, half a tablespoon at a time and see if that's good. I do pinch at a time. So this is just gonna keep low here. When this is done, you just put everything together, mix it up. It's so, so delicious. This is almost done. Pasta is done. Just pour it in. And you wanna stir. You want everything to be coated good, so don't be afraid to use more olive oil. Now what I'm doing, since I'm serving for a dairy-free or just lactose-free family, I'm gonna take some of this pasta out. Now for this pasta, you wanna get real Parmesan cheese. I don't have it, I have Kraft Parmesan cheese. We're gonna use it up, that's good. If you have real stuff, use the real stuff. I don't have any. This kind is a good thing, and just stir this into your pasta. So this is delicious, all good. Yummy and done here. What I'm going to do for my other ones that are dairy-free, instead of adding Parmesan cheese, I'm going to add nutritional yeast to it. Just sprinkle some on. So this is dinner, super easy, yummy. Gallagher Fragments, it's a pantry staple meal and everybody likes it. So I'm gonna close today's video. We're gonna enjoy eating and then probably finish off our night, maybe watching a movie together. So you have a fantastic rest of your day. Remember, you are designed, you are created, and you are selected by God to do great and wonderful things. And I will see you tomorrow with another video. All right, see you tomorrow, bye.